So this is my second atheist vlog, and this one I'm just going to keep real simple. This one is about why I'm an atheist. The definition of atheism is just a lack of belief in God. That's what I have. I have a lack of belief in your God. Based on your lack of evidence, there is literally as much evidence for your God as there is evidence for the Tooth Fairy or unicorns or the Smurfs or Voldemort. I don't hate Christians. I mean, I have Christian friends. I just feel like their religion is like a coping mechanism for them because people just can't cope with the fact that you die. So I think they have to make up this grand story about how there's an afterlife and how this isn't the end, when in reality it probably is. It's probably the end. I believe that when my life is over, it's over. So I live as much as I can. All the good deeds I do, I don't expect some divine reward at the end of my life. Another thing is, the Bible's so full of shit. Just look up the definition of delusion and understand that believing in a talking snake is delusional. But for some people, it's what gets them through the day. I don't need it. I mean, plus, there's no need for religion. There's literally nothing that a Christian can go do that an atheist can't do. So what's the use? I mean, what's the big bonus here? I don't get it. Everything that can be done by a church can be done by a group of atheist people. It's just so selfish to believe that God made this whole universe. Okay, imagine like a big, like 5-mile long beach, and then imagine like one grain of sand and then split that into like half, and that's the earth. You got this whole huge beach, and then you got one little grain of sand cut in half, cut in like force or something, and that's the size of earth. And you think God created this whole mile long beach just to put people onto this one speck, little bitty speck, and then he sends his only son to go on a suicide mission to save these people. It's just really selfish to think that the only way you can go to heaven is through him. There's only one unforgivable sin, and that's to deny or to blaspheme the Holy Spirit. That's the only unforgivable sin. Murder, rape, stealing, torture, slavery, all that can be forgiven. But if you commit the one unforgivable sin, you'll go to hell. And that one unforgivable sin is to deny or blaspheme the Holy Spirit. This is how sure I am that I'm right and you're wrong. I deny the Holy Spirit. I just committed the one unforgivable sin. That's how sure I am that I'm right. How sure are you that you're right? Why don't you kill yourself? Why don't you kill yourself and see if you go to heaven? I just waged the eternity of my life after I die, like the rest of eternity. Because if I'm wrong, I go to hell for the rest of my life. But I'm sure I'm not wrong. How sure are you that you're right? What can you do to demonstrate that? The only way to really demonstrate it would be to kill yourself. I'm sacrificing my eternity. You can't sacrifice the rest of your 30, 40, 50, 60 years. If you're so sure that you go to heaven when you die, then kill yourself. Kill yourself and then go to heaven. There's only one unforgivable sin. Murder is not an unforgivable sin. And suicide isn't really even murder. So even if suicide was a sin, it's forgivable. Don't seriously kill yourself. That's stupid. I'm sure somebody would fucking sue me or something. But I'm just trying to make a point as to how sure I am that I'm right and how sure I am that you're wrong. I guess that's it for this vlog. Stay tuned, all my atheist friends. Stay tuned, all you religious people watching. Keep watching them, doing whatever you want to do. I'm going to keep making them. If you have comments, throw them in the comments below. Subscribe, like the video. And then, if you have any suggestions for what I should talk about next, go ahead, throw them out there. I know some people commented and told me what to talk about next, but I wanted to get this one out of the way, just this basic, just to lay down some groundwork. But my next video, I'll start getting into some more detail about stuff. So just give me your suggestions. Let me know what you think of the video. Thanks, guys.